All right, one, two, three. Perfect.
All right.
All right, hi everyone. Welcome to the podcast. My name is Monique, and we have the other host of this podcast, Wallie. On today's podcast, we are going to be discussing the big resignation that everyone seems to be talking about these days when it comes to people leaving jobs a little bit earlier than our parents or the generation that came before us did. So just to kind of level everyone on what the Great Resignation is, or how I understand the Great Resignation, is where you have people are no longer really staying in jobs for long periods of time. Instead, you see people are leaving jobs very quickly. So usually you have people that stayed in a job until like they're retired or anywhere from like 10 years or up. But nowadays you see people are not staying in jobs as long as they did before, and you also see that people are not really returning to the workforce as soon or as quickly as people did in the past.
Right.
So one of the questions that I have is, when it comes to the Great Resignation, do you think is what we've gone through the past 3 years? I think it's been now.
Almost.
Yeah, why people have realized that maybe their jobs are not being as fulfilling as before.
I think it started that way with the pandemic. Pandemic. I'm sorry, and the high unemployment rate, and they got the extra money with the unemployment. And they say, "Wow, I'm doing better not working than I was while I was working. I'm living a
Yeah.
more comfortable life."
And I think it also kind of have people look at their quality of life, right?
Right.
So you had where basically you have a job, because how I know I look at a job, I have a job because how the world is set up is that you have to make money in order to pay for your rent or your mortgage, in order to eat. Like, so your basic needs require some form of income, right?
Right.
Whereas now people are probably looking at the quality of life, where it's like, okay, why should I risk my life going to work? Because now it's like, okay, it's not just the big Rona that is impacting us, because it's still impacting us.
Right.
But like, say if you live near the city, it's like, now crime is up. People, well, that's how they're putting the narrative on the news. Whereas, like, people are on their work getting hurt and stuff like that. So it's more like you're looking at your quality. Should I go to work, risk myself, catching this and not being able to come back home to my family?
Exactly, and you never know if you're careful and you go to work and you have some careless coworkers, or on the commute. Plenty of problems on the commute.
Yeah.
You have to deal with crowds. You have to deal with noise. You have to deal with rude people. Not to shame anybody, but homeless people. Um, they can be a pain in the butt. The mariachi bands.
But at least that's some entertainment on your way to work.
I mean, not if you're trying to listen to music and then you got people coming in with some loudspeakers and instruments, and then you're like, wow, really? Just killed my vibe, dude.
Yeah, because like, especially if you hear them every time on your commute.
Right.
Yeah.
The dancers, I'll throw them a buck, though. They're really good.
Yeah, they're really good, and they have some really good core strength. Yeah.
That's one of the problems staying home. You miss out on that. Them and the mariachis.
The mariachi
You
band.
could deal without the people just walking through making loud speeches.
Yeah. So I guess my question to you, why do you think, other than the pandemic, do you think that there is another reason that might have been where your parents stayed in their jobs longer versus now? Because I know, for example, for me in healthcare, it wasn't until like recently, and a recent that means like more than maybe 10 years now, that I've seen where like you have nurses that come and they stay somewhere for a year and then they're just go, versus before, like they would tend to stay in their positions a little bit longer.
In your profession, too, I was reading something about how there's more nurses than ever, but hospitals are hiring less for budget reasons.
And which that doesn't make any sense
It doesn't
either.
make any sense either, but
Because you have where the hospital will pay you, and then like, so you have more nurses leaving the hospital to become travel nurses because they get paid more, going back to the same
and
hospitals
that
that are employing them.
The hospital's so worried about budget, and they can find other ways to make
To
money.
pay for, yeah.
Yeah, and
So I can see like in my profession now with everything is like, for example, it's like, you're not going to risk your life for the pay that you're getting, or the not just the pay, it's just the how can I say, how you're being treated, because you're not being protected. You're not, no one seems to really care about you when you talk about like administration and stuff like that. So I can see where they're probably like, you know what, I'd rather leave here, go somewhere else where I get paid more at least for what I'm doing. But even then, before the whole panorama happened, it was where nurses weren't really staying in their jobs as much. They were kind of moving around. But I'm just wondering, is it that now that we have more options than our parents did?
that's what I was going to get to. I think there's the options. So so many more professions you could just stay home and work.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have to go to an office or do the commute. And I think a lot of people realize that. Like the pandemic helped them realize that. Like, wow, I can find another way to make money outside of what I was doing. So why am I going to go back to this restaurant or this McDonald's or this Starbucks or
Yeah,
et
yeah.
cetera, et cetera,
Yeah.
this retail store? And I don't blame them. I mean, there's a lot of ways they've been finding to make money on the internet,
And it's opening up, right?
it's
Because of the internet, you have so much more options. Like I feel like the options are there as long as you're willing to take the opportunities.
if you take the opportunities and you have an idea, a good idea that people will splash for,
Yeah.
why not?
And I think people are also a little bit more generous, and like, say if they see someone pursuing their dream or something, and the person look as if they're actually going to, not going to, but they're actually serious about their dream, they're more likely to help them out with
Right.
it. Yeah.
You have a good support system. What would you call it? A good,
Is it like a community or?
yeah, like a good community that'll, promote you, you know,
Like help you out.
help you out, get
Yeah.
you started. And there's a lot of other or I wouldn't even say apps, but companies now that help you with that. Like on one of your
Yeah,
side
like
projects,
the Kickstarter.
the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
You have a lot of things like options like that nowadays to help you.
Yeah.
Social media.
And then and like what you said, even if you don't go like the social media type of route, right? It's like, because you have the internet, and a lot of people are, or there's a lot of positions that doesn't require you to go to work. You could live in New York and be working for a company in California. You know?
So why bother going out,
It
making minimum wage, and risking yourself
yeah. And then but that's if you're able
for an
to do it.
employer that doesn't care about you?
And that's if you have that, because you still have those jobs that you do have to physically go to work.
I'm a prime example. I can't
Yeah.
work from home.
Yeah.
Most people in your profession can't work from home.
No, the cat.
They have to show up to
They have to show up where people die.
the hospital, the doctor's office, if they're private, private residents, still have to show up,
Yeah.
take care of your patients.
But what I'm seeing is that
I have to show up to the home. I can't do mine on like this.
You
There's
never
no remote way to handle a robot, and all right, here you go.
that's
Mr.
probably
Robot.
coming.
This is what you have to do.
That's probably coming though.
Not for my company anytime soon.
No, because I saw this thing on Instagram where this guy was, what do you call those forklifts? It's like with the teeth, and they dig up something with it.
Oh yeah,
Excavator.
excavator. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was remotely doing. He wasn't in the excavator. He was like in another room, doing it through via a remote control.
There'll be a lot of people upset about losing their jobs there.
Yeah, cause I was like,
That's a high paying one.
Oh,
those
really?
those guys are gonna be mad losing those jobs for remotes.
yeah, like the guy was literally but I'm thinking, but safety in the sense of you're not physically on the site. If you still have people on the site and everything, that will probably pose a safety risk.
I mean, it's back and forth with that. With the good thing about having a human there in person, like say you're controlling that remotely,
Yeah.
you probably have a camera and a view of what
No,
you're
that he
doing.
has a camera he's viewing.
But you're not going to have every angle that a person
No.
has. Like, there's a lot of stupid people out there that will walk right in front of those.
No, yeah.
Even while they're working,
Yeah.
just to cross the road faster.
Yeah.
Everybody's in a rush in the city. So, like, they don't care if there's
something
construction work happening.
And
right
they're probably
there.
not
They're gonna try to
even
rush
aware
past
of it. That it's even.
a lot of people walking around like this.
Yeah.
You know, for nobody watching, I'm pretending I'm holding a phone. Checking TikTok.
No, but yeah,
Look at
it's.
that video.
Oh, TikTok video.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Latest fad.
Yeah.
Everybody's TikTok.
What?
People are making money off TikTok.
Yeah, off of everything. If you know how to do it.
Well, and you get enough followers and entertaining videos, you know.
Yeah.
They have so many different TikTok groups, or I don't even know what to call them. Yeah.
Subgroups or.
Yeah, but like there's different sections of TikTok. Like,
Yeah, you have
like dancing, humor.
No, you have different.
Yeah.
It's like Twitter. You have your different sectors of Twitter.
Yeah, but Twitter, you go down. That's another one I don't understand too much. But like, yeah, the algorithm on TikTok basically depends on who you follow the most, I guess. Whether it's humor or dancing or.
No, but it's like you're seeing a lot, because even now, like, I follow these two male nurses that actually, I think one of them, he worked in the ER. And I think he quit his job, and now he makes YouTube videos just making fun of the ER, like people that come in and out of the ER.
Is he an Asian dude?
Yeah, I love him
I follow
so
him on Instagram.
much.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love him. He's in California. I wanted to actually go see his show when I saw that he was in California.
That's funny. We both follow him.
I know, right?
He's a funny dude.
No, I like
Don't know
him.
his name. Sorry,
Steve-O. Steve-O, I think his name is.
Oh, he's biting off Jackass guy.
Let me not like.
Or maybe his real name is actually Steve-O.
Steve, yeah, maybe. But I love him. But at first I thought that he was actually still working in the ER. And, yes, no,
Yeah, that's him.
Stevie-O. That's how you say it?
Is that? Oh, yeah.
Stevie-O. Yeah, love him.
Yep, same guy I was talking about.
Yeah. But no, but it's like you have
And
other
he's
people.
making how much off? I bet you he's
He
making
must
a lot more.
be able to, like, because ER pays pretty well, I think. So to be not in the ER, not having to worry about people and.
If it's like a community hospital, is it paying as much as a
No,
private hospital?
no, it's different.
No.
But still, like, to be say, you know what, F this. I'm no longer doing this. These conditions
I'm
are
going viral
unsafe.
on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm getting promotions and sponsors. And
Yeah, you know that.
why go back to work?
That could be another difference, like you stated, because, like, say, when our parents were growing up, it wasn't that they had all these other resources available to them as a way to make money. And from what I understand is, like, their generation came from seeing their parents having a hard time finding work and everything. So it was where once they got a job, they stayed in that job because of what their parents were going through, versus our generations probably saw, wait, your boss talks to you like crap. They don't pay you that much. Why are you there? I'm not going to take the same abuse. I have more options. I'm going to utilize all the avenues that I have.
And our parents, I suppose, yeah, they just really had to deal with it.
Yeah, they did.
That's why, and they dealt with it with various ways of making fun of their bosses behind their back. Who knows?
I think people still do that.
Yeah, it goes back. You watch any old show and you see they direct the humor that way.
Yeah.
Parents or people
yeah.
generation before us, just making fun of their bosses. Old cartoons, you know, they dealt with it in their ways, but this generation found a way that they don't even have to deal with it.
No, I mean, and they make money off of it, that horrible boss, right? By making it into comedy that everyone is seeing all over the world and making money off of it.
And the horrible jobs and situations. Yeah.
And I think also because what I see, for example, like the setting that I work in, fortunately, I am able to work from home, and the people that we train are able to work from home. But you see situations where now they want them to come back into the office, but now people are kind of like, but why am I coming back into the office when for the past couple of years I've proven that I can do my job from home?
And something you really enjoy. I mean, I really don't even know how to describe the feeling I get when I think about there's an 8-year-old kid making millions of dollars opening toys on YouTube.
I know.
And I struggle busting my ass full time.
But do you think like stuff like that is
There's
just
a
a
girl-
luck of the draw?
Well, there's multiple people that enjoy watching true crime.
Oh, I love it. Yes, I tortured you
And
with
they
that. I
make
know.
money
Yeah.
talking about the true crime they're watching
Yeah, yeah.
or researching.
Or even like the things that we love, like Marvel and DC, you see them like
And they just have to
analyzing
talk
it,
about
picking it out and everything. Yeah.
So why go back to
If you don't have to.
Applebee's
No, but that's the thing. But not everyone
or
is able
Macy's
to, though.
I'm gonna just keep naming companies that people are going back to.
No, but it's like, but not everyone has that opportunity because, like, say for example, you could try something. Like we decided to do this podcast, right? Just because this is the conversations that we normally have,
We
and we just
usually
thought
have
that
them anyway,
people will probably find it entertaining as they get to know us and feel us. But this may not go anywhere. So you know what I mean?
At
Like,
least we're having fun.
no. This is just normal. We're just basically
Get to feel like we're doing Hollywood stuff, setting up a studio.
No, but for us, it's more like, okay, well, we're already having these conversations. We're already sitting down discussing it. We'll have a record of it.
That's right. I'm gonna get my experience with cinematography, and you're gonna get yours with video
My video
editing.
editing, yeah.
It's
Put it
pretty
on the
amazing.
resume.
You're already doing your thing.
Yeah.
It's dope.
You see?
Yeah.
Just setting up
Wait
and
till you see
everything.
people.
But not everyone is able to. Like, not everyone does get famous. You still have to work and everything.
Yeah,
But
of
I think
course.
people are just
to
being
put in the work.
But people are just having more options because, like this says, like there's a lot of jobs out there, but no one is really biting at them.
And for those who watch, you'll notice a different setup and background.
Yeah, we're trying out new
We're
things.
trying to. I like this one better.
You
I'm
do?
not gonna lie, I do.
Okay.
I'm feeling this one more. So, the other one fell a little lower.
I'm just trying
That's
to.
why I was moving around a lot.
No, I'm moving around more now.
Maybe get a cushion on you.
Maybe that's what I need because I'm like this, moving
all
around
right.
a lot. No, but even look at it because, like, say for example, like even with me, where so my career started where after I left school, I went straight into the hospital to work. I lasted like 6 months because it was such a horrible environment. And when I was leaving there to go somewhere else, it's like my parents both like almost had a heart attack. Like, how don't do that. You're not gonna have a job. What if you go and then they let you go type of thing. And it wasn't until for my dad, his friend who worked at the place I worked, he was like, no, let her go because the place is so horrible that you won't even recognize your daughter if she stays there.
Right.
But for them, it was like, okay, how can you do such a thing where you're moving from one job
But they
to
weren't
the
risk
another?
takers, I imagine.
No, they're not. I don't consider myself a risk taker either because I get very
Oh,
comfortable.
you're a step above.
Yeah, just a little above that where I'm like, okay, F this.
You don't mind changing jobs or locations.
No, but like say from some people, it's more for pay. Me, it's more people. So like when people start pissing me off, I'm like, you know what? Screw you. I'm going somewhere else. Where other people, it's could be because of income or commute or whatever it may be. But for me, it's more like once I get tired of the people there, and I feel like I'm not being valued. Well, value is a big thing. Not being valued, then I'll go somewhere else.
Well, my profession, our value is just totally disrespected nowadays. It's just people have no issue paying $200 to get their nails done, but
Or something
for a
else.
haircut,
Yeah.
or for $300 for a pair of sneakers or pants, but you want to get your apartment renovated or something fixed in your house, you put down a price that is probably below value with bigger companies, and they're just like, no, I'm not paying that. No, it's not worth that. All right, do it yourself. DIY.
But I think people don't understand the value because it's not only they're paying for your labor and materials and time.
Absolutely. And our knowledge.
Yeah.
And they don't care about that. It's just our profession is just this. Our stock has gone down, 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 more and more. It's a shame.
It is because you need it for infrastructure wise. You need it.
Absolutely. But if you work for a private company, you're going to struggle. You're not going to get the big contracts. You're not going to get buildings. You have to rely on little private residences and how much those people are willing to pay.
Yeah.
It's never a lot.
For those of you who don't know Wallie, the kind of work that he does. And before we even press record on this thing, I was trying to pimp him out to go and fix people's stuff. No, because I was trying to tell him that there's a lot of people, especially people like me, that are single, whether
Single
we're a man or woman, because not every person knows how to do certain things.
Right, there's a lot of men out there that don't
Yeah.
know.
And young, old, whatever it may be, could benefit from the services that you do.
According to a few of my friends, they have benefited from my services.
Yeah.
And I do it for free for them.
And that's how we met.
And that's how we met.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Our mutual friend.
Yeah. Our mutual friend. I had to get something fixed. I couldn't find anyone to fix it. And it's just like, oh, I know this guy. He lives in Yonkers. Doesn't live too far from you. And that's how I met you. I picked you up at the train station.
Absolutely.
And I was like to her, is that the person because I never met you before. I was like, there's a guy walking to the car. He looks like this. No, and then ever since then, it's like you've helped me out. You've helped my sister out. You have your other friends that you help out. So just imagine that would be like a good side.
It would. It would. I wouldn't know how to go about starting that, to tell you the truth.
If anyone here
I'm not quite
quite
the adult
who needs help
I'm your handyman
in the New York area.
General NYC, excluding Staten Island area and Lower Westchester.
Wait, why not Lower Westchester?
Staten Island. I said Lower Westchester.
Oh, okay, I thought you said excluding Lower Westchester.
No. General New York City area, excluding Staten Island.
Okay.
And Lower Westchester. I'm your guy. Single ladies. And
It could be men too.
Men that don't know how to do stuff. Don't be embarrassed.
Yeah, don't be embarrassed. Because, not everything everyone knows how to do.
Right. I don't know how to program computers. So, there you go.
So I remember when I met you, it was like, when you were fixing this, I was like, but how do you do that? So I can learn how to do that.
Right.
Yeah. So, but anyway, that's another way that people are. So if it's not that they're doing it on social media or whatever, they're taking the skills that they do have and they are making money where the money is going directly into them. And it's another thing where you have to learn how to advertise yourself or have other people being able to advertise you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And not have stage fright, which I do.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is out of my comfort zone here.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
And that's funny because I'm the introvert and I don't consider you an introvert.
I can be an extrovert, but it's more of a, as long as the spotlight isn't on me type of deal.
Yeah?
Usually, yeah. It's very rare that
That's
I
interesting.
allow the spotlight to be on me.
Well, hopefully as we do it more, you'll loosen up.
Get more comfortable.
Yeah. That you don't even realize it at all.
Working on it.
No, but I think you're doing good.
I think as we go more and more videos, I'll get...
Yeah, and I won't move around as much.
Won't be as tense.
But with everything, it's practice, though. But I think that's how people are doing it. It's like, like, for example, like my skill that I have, one of them is building training materials. That's something that I could do without having to be employed with the employer. Just have to get the person that wants those materials to be built.
Wow. People just really don't have any respect for that field anymore. That's all.
But that's why I wonder if a lot of things are going to move to contract work, where people are just working as independent contractors.
I think if I find a way to do that, I might.
Yeah.
Like, it would be a struggle at first until you
Of
get
course.
like a clientele. But I might end up having to take that route one day.
You never know. And I think some people, they kind of start it where,
I could easily do that handyman stuff. Sorry to interrupt.
yeah,
But
no,
I could
no,
easily do
no.
that handyman stuff that they were doing in that video. Like, that was all cake work for me. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
like, you
Make a
know,
living like that? Hell yeah.
but you just need the clientele. Because how it works is that if you do it for one person, they like your job, your work, then they tell another person and they tell another person, and by then you'll be set.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's how you build it.
And you already have a lot of friends that you do services for. I'm sure they have friends and, family members. Like you probably do like a family and friend discount. Like, not for your friends, but like their family, whatever, is a discount for them or whatever. And then they refer other people. You have different pricing systems for them.
That's another thing I would have to figure out, pricing systems.
But that's
If I
something
learn
that,
at a price, woo. I don't want to overcharge though.
no, but you also have to know your worth.
Right. It's complicated. We'll get
I'm
there.
sure there's a YouTube video on it.
Unless we explode here, people, help a brother out, and I won't even have to worry about that.
What's the worry
Get some sponsors, thumbs up.
about pimping Wally out?
Oh yeah, that's another topic for another podcast.
Oh yeah, no, but like
Side hustles.
Oh, that would be good. Like, what are different size hustles that people do?
That's for another show.
Yeah, no, but that leads into the Great Resignation. People are seeing their worth and they're able to say, you know what, I
But it's
can go
becoming
somewhere
their
else.
hustle.
No, it
Their
is.
straight focus hustle.
It
Like,
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proud of them.
No, it is because
A lot of people are hating on it too.
why?
Because
Is
they
it?
feel like they're not getting their waiters and busboys and
Oh, okay. 'Cause
cashiers
I'm like, is it?
and cooks, like, or whatever,
Oh, like
delivery
servicing.
people.
Yeah.
They're missing out on their servicing and less staff in restaurants and worse
Mm-hmm.
leads to worse service. And of course, those owners are going to be pissed about it. Like,
That's the
treat your
thing. It's
employees
like
better, and they'll come back.
no, it does, but it's like there's so much more to it too. Like pricing. Will these customers be willing to pay more?
I would agree that to a certain extent, but then you see the profit margins that a lot of these people get.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can you make the excuse that you can't afford it? Like, if you're banking $10 million a year just for your pocket, you really can't pay your employees $2 an hour more or something like that.
I think it depends on the business and it depends on the employer, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not talking about small businesses.
Yeah.
But like,
Like big corporations are definitely taking the bigger cut.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we can't afford this. Yeah, but you're paying your CEO $127 million a year, but you can't afford
The person that's actually doing the work.
doing the work.
The
Yeah.
grunt work, yeah.
Nah. How about you pay your CEO $20 million a year, then you have an extra $150 million a year to right there. Boom. I think $20 million a year is fair.
Yeah, but the whole thing that happened in the past couple of years where like say remember when the panorama happened, you had a lot of big companies that couldn't even stay open for 6 months. They had to shut down.
Oh,
No, so
lesson learned.
yeah, no, but
You
it
need your
makes you,
people.
but it makes you wonder, like, say, for example, like, where are they really putting this money? Because you couldn't even stay open where, whatever was in your reserve, you could still, afford to pay your employees something, although they can't work.
You got to wonder if they're even telling the truth about their profits.
Yeah, yeah,
That's another story.
yeah.
It's too serious for us.
No, I don't have the brain power, especially today, for that.
Oh, yeah. Should we warn the listeners? Or
Oh, no, I
our
think they're
listener
good.
to forgive us for any brain farts today.
No, I think we're good so far.
So far, so
So
good.
far, we're good. We're good so far.
Yeah. We didn't get much sleep, people.
No, we're working on.
The show must go on.
We're working on limited sleep right now.
Limited brain power.
Yeah, I've been fogging out a lot. But I don't know. I just feel like as things go on, you'll see more people doing contractual work, giving them the ones that are able to giving them the freedom to go and live wherever they want and to have a better quality of life. 'Cause I think at the end of the day, that's what people are looking at now, seeing that, you know what, you have a limited time here. And because you have limited time here, it's like you want to spend it with those that you love. You want to do it or spend it doing things that you actually enjoy doing.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. That's been my frame of mind my whole life. I just couldn't afford to do it.
like this do what you would like to do.
Yeah, to enjoy my life,
Yeah.
which I pretty much do. You know, to the best of my ability.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Like I'm
you're
not
gonna
traveling
have
the world. You know, I'm
limitations.
not backpacking through Europe or surfing on Malibu. But
I mean, one day, Warren.
one day,
One day
yeah,
soon.
goals.
Yeah.
You know, hiking the Grand Canyon. Or,
Yeah.
just stuff. A lot of
Yeah.
stuff. I got a lot of stuff to do.
No, and you could do them,
I will be doing them.
Yeah, you will be.
I will be.
That's
Oh yes.
a good
I
statement.
will be.
Because everything is possible. Maybe that's when you have your contract, or when you go over to contract work. Because you never know, you may get a big contract to work, in Nevada
Oh yeah.
for a month or two. Puts you closer to the Grand Canyon on your time off.
Oh, you say Nevada and think Grand Canyon? Nah, Vegas, baby.
And you lose out all your money that you're working will go away.
Watch out, Vegas. Oh yeah.
But
Goals.
yeah, no, but they could happen. But I feel, like I said, the whole point of the Great Resignation is that people are now looking at it as there's so much more better. There are more opportunities that are available to us out there.
I applaud their courage.
That's the thing. It takes a lot of courage. Like, I feel like I don't have that type of courage. Like, I'm more where I would be probably working my regular job and like three others until one of them picks up.
It makes you think of ways you can, take
No,
advantage of that same system.
I know
Think
the
about what
ways,
you
but
can
I
do.
don't have the courage, I guess.
That's not, I mean, yeah, but
Yeah.
you could build it.
Just need the courage.
You're getting there.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, you got your things going on.
No, I have a lot of things going on, but like when it comes to like moving out of my sector and now those those things that I have, like, making my own, that is the scary part. Because now that's just me. Like, I think I'm more of the type that things that I can do with others that I like, I'm more motivated, because how my personality is that I don't want to disappoint you. Like, I don't want to disappoint the other person.
Wow.
But it's okay. It's not good, but it's okay to
I was gonna
disappoint
say,
myself.
That's not a great.
No, it's
That's
not.
a great.
No, it's not. I know that it isn't, But it's more like
Gotta learn some self-love and confidence.
it's a lot of confidence. Because it's almost like I look at it as like if you get like a personal trainer, you'll go more likely to the gym when you know someone is waiting for you.
True.
So it's like all the other projects that I have, I'm thankful that I have friends that I can do them with and I enjoy doing it. But it's also in the back of my mind, like, I don't want to let that person down. So it's like,
Only
it needs to get
motivation I need
done.
for the gym is the monthly bill.
No,
It's like, I'm
I just
showing
pay
up,
rent.
I'm paying them.
No, I pay rent.
I'm showing up. I'm
Because
paying you guys. I'm showing up.
pre-pandemic, I was
All
paying
these
rent
resolutioners, though.
to New York
Sorry,
Sports Club.
resolutioners. I don't mean to crap on you, but wow, are you packing the gym in January?
No, I
We'll see
was
what
paying
February
rent.
comes. And I applaud their effort
Mm-hmm.
to lose weight, get in shape. But wow, I gotta wait like an extra 15, 20, 30 minutes for a machine. I'm like, wow. It's okay. It's all right. They'll be gone soon.
The ones that don't survive.
The ones that don't.
And they'll just be rent payers. They pay rent to the gym.
Rent payers, yeah. And then you have the people that are just there for their summer bodies.
Well, those would last
from what I'm
longer
told.
then.
Well, yeah, they tend to, start leaving around May. The closer you get to Memorial
Summer?
Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm told. I'm brand new to the gym still, kind of.
no.
Since September.
No, but it's like with like those side projects. That's why I really do admire those that, look at, okay, this is what I do. This is my skill. I can share it with others. I'm going to figure out ways to share it with others. I really do admire that in them, because it's like taking that big dive into doing something new.
I applaud them.
Yeah.
They're brave.
Yeah.
A lot of them are showing the world some good stuff.
No, they are. And it's
a lot
like
of entertainers. There are a lot of skillful people, a lot of funny people, a lot of very creative people.
Yeah, and that may not have been
People
able
with
to
good
make
ideas.
it.
Yeah.
Because now it's like you needed to get into a studio or be signed by someone or a production company. But now you could, as long as you have a camera,
Yeah, as long as you got a camera, internet access, Wi-Fi, the guts to do it.
And I think it helps build community too, because you get to like see other people that are interested in the same thing as you, and you get together and you could create something great.
Absolutely. I think that's a goal. I know there's gonna be people out there seeing us, they're gonna be like, "Wow, I want them on my show."
Oh, I hope so. Hi.
Look at that stud. So I'm told.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper in the beard.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, another job.
Getting cocky.
Another job.
It's all eyes.
You could enter the big resignation via that.
Oh yeah. Offers are gonna start piling in
Yep.
after this one goes out.
Yep.
YouTube's gonna be like, hold the phone.
Who is that person?
Who is that guy?
Well, you never know. You never know.
I'm
May
lying.
get a beer commercial.
Yeah. Ooh. There you go.
Yeah. Never know.
No
Never know.
Budweiser though.
Oh no, I meant beard, as in your
beard.
beard.
I thought you said beer.
No.
Oh, there you go. There goes my hearing.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You got anything else on the Great
No,
Resignation?
I guess the question.
I don't know much about it. I'm very.
It's just something that a lot of people are looking at. They were even saying that they felt like more people were going to be leaving, that the workforce is going to be almost non-existent. But we're seeing that, like I said, a lot of people, there's a lot of jobs that are still open that people are just not getting. They're finding other creative ways to make money and to stay or to have a better quality of life while making money. So it's something that we'll see if it actually happens, or is it something that we're going to reset where now people are going to be going back to the workforce and not redoing as much social media or other ventures because now the market has become saturated.
Well, that's a big deal with the podcast, from what I understand.
Yeah, but the podcast, it has become a little bit more saturated. It's something that has been around for years, podcasting.
It's been around for a long time.
Yeah, for a
longer than I
very,
knew.
very long time.
There's one guy, he said he started his in 2005 or so. I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
a long, but it's just that I think celebrities just made it more popular because they weren't able to work.
Right.
And that's why you have like the video podcasting and not just the audio version of podcasting.
Some of them didn't even start with video. Some of them,
Yeah, it's
video
just
came later
audio.
on
Yeah.
after a few. Yeah, we'll see. I hope people stick to it.
Yeah, it's
Not
nice.
forced to go back to the norm.
Yeah, because I like it because I listen to it on my way to work.
We'll figure out a way to have our basic normal life still, and be able to have this type of life too, where people bring their talents to the internet.
And that's the thing. It's like it's a nice way of people to share their talents with everyone. But I just hope that it's able to continue because you learn so much from other people, And now that, things are more available, you don't have to necessarily flip the bill, but like the other people that want those people on the platform are the ones that are paying for it. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Like, we watched like a lot of podcasts or a lot of YouTubes on how to do podcasting and stuff like that. And we didn't have to pay for that.
Right. Because you get advertisers.
Someone else kind of shared that knowledge with us. So I'm hoping that this brings out more, this Great Resignation, this have people do more of the things that they actually love and enjoy and could share it with others.
And share it with others. Yeah. Work our way around community. It's like a big giant internet Smurf community.
Yes.
Everybody sharing their talents.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's the way
it
I
would
look
be good.
at it. Everybody's smurfing. For those that don't understand that reference, sorry.
So
Google it.
before we go, I guess the question that I have that I'm leaving with everyone is: have you have the big resignation impacted you in any way? And if it has, feel free wherever you're listening to this or if you're watching this to leave your answer in the comment section.
And I would add, don't quit. Keep it up. Keep doing the good work. Most people are enjoying it. That loud minority that has a problem with it, ignore them.
All right, everyone. Thank you again for joining, and we hope you come back to listen to more of our stuff.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, bye, everyone.